Hi, this is lesson 2 of connected speech. Now, if you missed lesson 1, I highly recommend that you watch it before moving on to lesson 2. Connected speech is where we connect the words of a sentence so that we can speak fluently and quickly, because native English speakers, just like native speakers of any language, tend to speak quickly. If you would like to win an online lesson with me free of charge, then all you have to do is watch the video and in the comments section, tell me what the forget me words are that I have used in the video. I would also really like to hear why you would like to win an online lesson with me. In lesson 1, we took the sentence, I would like a box of chocolates, and we made it into, I'd like a box of chocolates. When I say I'd, it means this is what I would like to do, but I'm also interested in what somebody else would like to do. So I might say, I'd like a coffee. What would you like? But when I say, I'd like a box of chocolates, I'd like a coffee, I'm only talking about me. So we say, I'd like a box. Remember the is a forget me word, a box. We don't say a box, we say a box. I'd like a box of, I'd like a box of chocolates. So in today's lesson, I'd like to take the structure I'd like and apply it to some more sentences. The first sentence is, I'd like a glass of water. Now this is how I made the sentence. I'd like a glass, I'd like a glass of, I'd like a glass of, I'd like a glass of water, We're joining the v to the w. Let me just stop the share to show you up close. Of water, of water, of water. I'd like a glass of water. The next sentence is, I'd like some help. Now here I have taken I'd like and I have linked it to the s of some. I'd like some help. I'd like some help. With the sentence, I'd like a coffee, we take the I'd like a, and then if we have a word that starts with the strong sound o, ko, we always emphasize it. Coffee. I'd like a coffee. We take the forget me word and we add the strong sound o, ko, a coffee. I'd like a coffee. With the sentence, I'd like a bit more time, I have a bit of an issue with this section of the sentence because a T is a consonant. A consonant, remember, is the 21 letters of the alphabet that are not vowels. So T is a consonant and M is also a consonant. If I had a word like of after bit, then I would say, I'd like a bit of time. However, I don't have of, I have a word that starts with a consonant. And because of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the T away. But I can't just say be, I have to say bit. I'd like a bit more time. Let me stop the share so I can show you what I'm doing with my mouth. We're not saying be because that means nothing. We're saying bit. And the bit is like if I'm saying, uh-oh, bit, bit more time, bit more time. I'd like a bit more time. I'd like a lift to the station. This becomes, I'd like a lift to the station. First of all, we have the forget me word, I'd like a. Then we join a to lift. I'd like a lift. I'd like a lift. Next, we look at the word lift and to. Now, if lift was before a word like in, I'd like a lift in my apartment, then we would say the t in lift. However, because lift ends with the letter T and to starts with the letter T, we're going to get rid of this T. I'd like a lift to the station. I'd like a lift to the station. Here we have the words to and the. To the. To the. We do not say to the, we just say to the. I'd like a lift to the. And then finally, we say, I'd like a lift to the station. I'd like a lift to the station, please. I'd like something to eat becomes, I'd like something to eat. Now, earlier, we had the sentence, I'd like some help. I'd like some help. And when we say, I'd like some help, we pronounce some very softly. I'd like some help. However, when we have something, then we emphasize the some. We make a point of it. We say something. We don't say something. We say something. So we are accentuating, we are emphasizing the s of something. I'd like something to eat. Here we have the word to. When we pronounce the word to, we do not say to. Not like in, I'd like a lift to the station. Here, because to is followed by the word eat, which starts with the sound E, it's as if we have a w in between the words. To eat, to eat. I cannot say to eat, to eat. I have to say to eat. I'd like something to eat, please. I'd like an answer becomes I'd like an answer. So we're joining the k from like to from un. I'd like an. I'd like an. And then un is a forget-me word, but then the next word is an. Answer. I'd like an answer. I'd like an answer. This letter here is a W, but we do not pronounce it in answer. It's not answer, it's answer. We have the forget-me word un followed by an. So even though we have the same letters, we pronounce them in very different ways. I'd like an answer. I'd like a job at your company becomes I'd like a job at your company. I'd like a job. Here, because the word job starts with a sound like d, we connect the to the j, a job, a job. I'd like a job at your company. I'd like a job at, I'd like a job at your company. And then finally we say, I'd like a job at your. It's like you're saying ch, at your company. I'd like a job at your company. I hope you found this lesson useful, and I really hope that you have remembered the forget-me words. If you write them down in the comments section and tell me why you would like an online lesson with me, hopefully I will be seeing you in the near future. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.